basis were held in Mali back in February. Both teams have a record of 1-2. Mali is in third place and Rwanda is in fourth. This is the last round of qualification for the African nations, and the teams are just about to be introduced here.
I'm starting with the visitors team.
But one team from this group will be eliminated. 3 teams out of the 4 will go forward to the next round of qualification, and there are 5 spaces for the African nations for the FIBA World Cup that is being held in China next year, 2019. This is what these qualifiers are all about, being held all around the world, and this time it is Lagos, Nigeria's turn to host the round-robin tournament over today, tomorrow and Sunday.
Wearing jersey number 11 for the Mali team is CJ Sorato. Jersey number 12, Sumaro Chie. Jersey number 15, Malo Dizo. Jersey number 16 for the Mali team, Keita Mamado. Jersey number 18 for the Mali team, Diara Nianto. Jersey number 23, Bayer Samba. And jersey number 95, Sai Mamado. Okay, the assistant coach for the
That is the
tonight is Obaka Kanaute, and the head coach for the team tonight is
that's the Mali team introduced.
Now, let's see the start line.
When these teams met back in February, Rwanda had a surprise victory, winning 74-70.
Jersey number 5, Sagamba Sidera. Wearing jersey number 6 for the Rwanda team,
Mamadou Sai from Mali, who's spoken to FIBA recently, just said that loss and the subsequent win against Uganda, which was an amazing victory on the buzzer, it's all part of the learning process for this young team. And Rwanda are being introduced to the crowd.
jersey number 9, Ndasiba Ndire Hio. Jersey number 10, Sheikha Olivia. Jersey number 11, Gareth.
Oliver Shiaka, one of the main players, Darius Garrett. He's come into the fold. Went to Richmond College, has been playing in Bulgaria and Greece. Kenny Gasana, one of the main players, so important to this team, and Ali Kaji, all putting up good numbers.
Jersey number 13, Kabange Kari. And jersey number 15, Ndahiro Calvin. Assistant coaches for the Mali side. The first assistant coach is Okusi Aimai Kari. And towards this end is Weseneza Maxime Marius. And the head coach for the Rwanda team tonight is Brozijak Vladimir. The referees for tonight.
We will pause for the national anthems very shortly. Everybody getting introduced. And we're getting ready for what should be a really good matchup between Mali and Rwanda to get Group B started. Later is Nigeria, the host, where this place will be rocking, and they'll be taking on Uganda.
gentlemen, the One Sport World Cup 2, the FIBA World Cup 2019 African Qualifiers. Ladies, will you please rise as we ask you to please remove your hearts as we honor the visiting team Mali with the host international anthem, please. Thank you very much. The national anthem of the Rwanda. Thank you very much. It's time for the team to change.
So that is the national anthems, respected and sung with fervour and passion, which we are finding all over the world, is the way that they are being treated, and it really sets up these games fantastically. Here's our referees: Antonio Bernardo, Hassan Kamate and Wael Mustafa. Always three top teams refereeing the games, and of course the table officials as well are all top level.
We have 3 minutes for both sides to get ready.
So just to remind you, these teams are playing this evening, followed by Nigeria, the host, and this is Rwanda. So look out for Kenny Gasani, Eli Kaji, Kami Kabange. Be interested to see how Dan Manzi does as well. He played in Afro Basket, averaging 8 points a game last September, so he's back in the fold. Oliver Shilaka as well, all putting up good stats in the February window and also during Afro Basket previously. And there's the head coach Vladimir Boznak, who's been brought in since the last window. See if he gets an immediate bounce from this team, having a new coach in place. And this is the Mali squad. Look out for Mohamed Kansi, Jambo, Sabalo with a huge double-double in the game in February. Mamadou Keita and Nianta Diarra, all very solid performers for this team. there is coach Remy Ita. He would have been shocked, upset by the loss on home soil to Rwanda, and then they went on to beat Uganda in a thriller. But other Rwandan scores from that first game. Shiaka with 13 points, with 11. Mugabe 6 assists. So there's real spread of statistics and scores. But I really like Ballo. He's a very strong player for Mali. And Mamadou Sy, as I say, spoke at length with FIBA, just talking about these qualifiers. It's such a big deal for these teams, and certainly for Nigeria, who will be up next. It's the first time a lot of these players have been able to play on home soil in front of their home crowds, as the teams get together for photos. Just massive games for these two teams. They may not get all the way to the World Cup, but they are very much part of this qualifying process. And any wins they can get along this process obviously ups their FIBA ranking, their zonal ranking. It's so important for the development of the players. Some of the older players, this will be one of their last times that they can represent their countries, and then you have the young players coming through. Like Dan Manzi, number 6 for Rwanda, who played in Afro-Basket, averaged 8 points a game and 2.7 rebounds a game. But Kenny Kasana will run this team. And here are the starting 5 for Mali. Serata Cisse, Ballo, Diarra, Kante and Jambo. And the Rwanda starting 5, Gasana, Eli Kaje, Kemi Kabanje, Dan Manzi gets a start. It's a real good move for him. Young player. Let's see how he can adapt to international basketball at college. His scouting report says that he's a lefty, he runs the floor well. He's got good touch inside and out, can square up from 15 feet. And can finish above the rim, which is what we like if required. Just some heads up in relation to the World Cup qualifying app. Please do download it. It has all the information you'll require about the World Cup qualifiers, and the hashtag "This is my house" is up and running for all your social media needs. And this is being streamed and shown to you live through livebasketball.tv. If you're watching it on that platform, then please tell friends and family. It is a great addition to your viewing if you're a basketball lover. All the international games, all the World Cup qualifiers, Euro baskets, regional tournaments, junior, senior, men and women. And we're very close to tip off here at the National Stadium in Lagos. It's Mali, Rwanda, and we are underway. And the first offense will be from Mali. And the shot's up, it's just off. And the rebound, Eli Kaji, who is averaging 10.3 points a game and 7 rebounds a game. Rwanda have recorded the least rebounds up to now, only 92. As a team, so they need to improve that. And Mali are fortunate to have the best individual rebounder up till now, Idrissa Ballo, who's pulled down the most rebounds in the first 3 games of round robin back in February amounting to 28. So Rwanda are going to have to deal with that. Shots up from the corner by Diarra. And there's Manzi trying to make the pass inside. That's good defense by Jambo, just fronting. There's Jambo. Diarra. Pull up just inside the three is long. And good rebound by Kabanji. 3.7 rebounds per game so far for Rwanda. Here's Gasana. That was a difficult move under close attention. And Mali, nice pass and recovered. Diarra with a running left. No one can score until now. Drissa Ballo playing his club basketball in the Pro B with Ada Bloy. And putting up impressive numbers at 6'11", and he's young and he's very long. Good rebound. Jambo. Shots up and good. Mahamadou Kante. And Mali lead by 4. They lost by 4 in the reverse fixture in February. They are going to be desperate to make amends for that loss. Gasana running the show. And Manzi knocks it down from deep. He's developed some distance range since his college days. And that's a big shot for Rwanda. Get them on the scoreboard, settle some nerves. New players have come into both squads since the first qualifiers. 5 in total for Rwanda, so they would have only had a few days to prepare. Shots up, it's long by Kabanj. By Jambo. Shots up from the corner, it's short by Kabanje. And Mahamadou Kante losing control of the ball. They got into the middle, but good knock loose by Kenny Gasana. The Rwandans doing a nice job on defense there. And off the glass. Right on the buzzer. Diarra passes, sets the screen, and it's an offensive foul. Too much. It's too much physical contact on that screen. Just hadn't quite got his feet set. And I think Mugabe, the captain there, drawing that foul for Rwanda. Just a little bit of handoff action here. Gasana, deep three is good. Back-to-back threes, and it's a 9-4 lead for Rwanda. Long-range shot from Mali is no good. Almost a rebound, but it does come out to Kante. Inside to Ballo. Goes right, spins back to his left hand. And that's better rebounding. Mugabe. Oh, what a block! What a block! Get out of here! Not in my house. Ibrahim Jambo, way above the rim. And that has caused a huge reaction from the crowd. Can Rwanda do exactly what they needed to? Dan Manzi now. Manzi inside the three-point line knocks it down. You can't take your eyes off this one. Here in Lagos, Nigeria. Both teams wanting to break out of the three teams on 1 win and 2 losses, which is these two teams and Uganda. Nigeria have won all their games, as expected, being the #1 seed. Just too much hands there from Gasana, but what a block. Ibrahim Jambo, he is a top performer. 21 points in the loss versus Rwanda last time. And averaging 13.3 points a game. That's a travelling. Kante lost control and came back down with the ball. Good hands again, good D. Calls in the turnover. Playing defense without fouling. Gasana penetrates, kicks. Manzi wasn't quite ready for that. Here we go with handoff action again. Gasana, new coach, has obviously brought in some new offense. And it's working so well far for Rwanda. That's extra rebounds, extra possession. Manzi handling the ball, hands off, screen, shots up is long. And Jambo gets the rebound for Mali. Ballo inside. Turnaround, jump hook is long. It's just long by Ballo. He goes left, spins back to his right. And let's see. And that is the correct call off for Kenny Gasana. Oh no, little rip through there. Very smart by Jambo. Just rips through and the defender gets his hand caught in amongst the arm. So free throw shots. Jambo's 87.5% from the free throw line. Knocks down the second. And the third. So he's around his average. 2 from 3, that's a good effort. Gasana pushing the floor. Manzi catches and shoots just long. He's got a nice looking stroke on that shot. A nice move inside to Ballo. A good defensive effort from Kante, from Mali. Chris Ekaterenziza will inbound. Eli Kaje trying to get a look at the shot. He's going to turn and step through, and that is a tough shot. Underhand flip off the glass with the help of the roll from the hoop. Rwanda doing a really good job here, and the defense went under that screen. Mali just can't knock down the open shot. Darius Garrett into the game. Just catch and shoot. Nice cross-court pass. Kante going all the way. But again, being stopped in his tracks by the help defense coming across. But before it was needed, Ekaterenziza. who's averaging 4.3 points a game from the first window, makes a nice defensive play. Jambo. Shots up, it's off left. And Ballo just can't get to the rebound. So, as I say, leading rebounder for the first 3 games in this group's qualifying. But good steal, and a good steal by Jambo, and then it's an unsportsmanlike by Rwanda. Just double check who that's on. Kasana trying to get the ball inside. Good poke away by Jambo. Jambo again knocking down his free throws. And the second. So Mali get another offense here. And size in the game. Banjay. Sidibe. And Jambo gets that to full, and it's tied up at 13 apiece. A little slip there. Inside for a big dunk by Darius Garrett. There's been 2 huge plays in this game. 1 block, and now a dunk by Garrett. The National Arena explodes with that play. Not in my house, that nearly brought the house down. Big time slam for Rwanda. And Garrett goes to the line for the extra point. Woo! I think he's just announced himself into the game. Playing his club basketball in Rwanda. He's previously played in Greece. And went to Richmond College. I think his coach enjoyed that. Coach Vladimir Bojnak. And the free throw's good from Garrett. Mali will want to respond with something special of their own just to take the heat out of that. The press is on from Rwanda, and they've got what they wanted. That dunk has really given them some extra impetus, and they went straight into a trap and got the desired turnover. Mamadou Sai guarding Kasana. Kasana pulls up just long. Big rebound from Garrett! He's taken over this game inside the key. Back-to-back slams for Garrett. And Mali need to get themselves back together. Not a good enough box out by young Ballo there. And Garrett is making an immediate impact for the Rwandans. 2 highlight plays. Back to back. Rwanda back up by 5 just as Mali had tied the game. Rwanda go on another run. Jambo. Mali will not be wanting to lose twice to their close rivals in the Africa zone. Good defense again by Rwanda, just breaking up the play. Mugabe to Nkurunziza. And this time Mali get the rebound pushed ahead. Ibrahim Sanana pushing it ahead there, and he's kicking again to the corner. That short offensive rebound. Big block by Garrett, and he catches that one as Jambo failed to keep hold of it, and Gasana scores up the other end. Great team play from Rwanda. Garrett at one end, Gasana at the other. And Rwanda are breaking this game open. Again, good hands initially caused the turnover. Garrett catches it. It's a 3-on-2. That's a big-time block initially by Garrett. He comes over again. He's been given free rein inside. He has got long arms. He is a real threat inside both ends. And that's great news for Rwanda and for the likes of Kenny Gasana, who's already up to 9 points. And the press is on again, and Mali, Mamadou Sy again losing it. Rwanda look a very dangerous outfit with the addition of Gasana. Well, Gasana's running mate here, Darius Garrett. So Mali have got to, with a minute remaining in the first, have got to get a stronghold back in this game. They are the higher ranked Afro Zone team by FIBA, but Rwanda have got the threat. And the likes of Garrett again. He is playing off instinct. And again, quick move. One dribble. Protects the ball and finishes off the glass this time. Cheek Samaro with the foul. Just can't stay with Garrett. He is playing inspired basketball for his country here. Playing his club basketball in Rwanda. Really having an explosive start. Inside, outside, shots up by Cisse. Wow, with 30 seconds remaining, we catch our breath after some great highlight plays, which started off with Ibrahim Jambo's block, and then the two big dunks by Gasana, followed by a block, by Garrett. It's really been some highlight plays. And we've still got Nigeria to come in the second of our games versus Uganda. And of course, Nigeria have home court advantage here in Lagos. Second free throw is good by Samaro. 9-point lead for Rwanda. There's about an 8-second differential between game and shot clock. Inside. Nelly Kaje squares up. It's just off. And Rwanda will get the last shot. They're having a great first quarter, and they can finish with the final possession. Gasana fouled before the shot, I think they call that. Both teams are in the penalty. Not sure that's advised, because now Gasana will go to the line for 2 shots. Gotta know the team foul situation. Ideally, they just would have wanted Rwanda to run the clock down and just contest the shot. Gasana just strokes the ball, averaging 14 points a game, 70.6% from the free throw line in the first round of qualifiers. Time expiring, the floater is up and just short by Ibrahim Sanera. And after the first quarter, Mali 14, Rwanda 25.
In favor of Rwanda.
There's some highlights from the first quarter, and there have been plenty of big-time highlights. Dan Manzi, he's been a good addition. Darius Garrett's definitely been a good addition, and Gasana's just such a smooth player. Nelly Kaji there with that underhand flip. Jambo has carried on playing steady basketball and being a good rebounder for his team, but this is what ignited the game. Fantastic dunk over to two Malians over Jambo. That's a great camera angle. Offensive rebound that time. So one off the pass, one off his own offensive rebound, and we all enjoyed that. Not sure the Malians enjoyed it, but Coach Remy Gita will just have to settle them down, send them out and get a strong start to the second quarter. Be ready for the press, be ready for the trap. And we're back here in Lagos, Nigeria. Ready for the start of the second quarter. And Rwanda start with the ball. And they have an 11-point lead. Are they going to make it 2-0 against Mali? Oliver Shayaka is fouled by Samara there. Inbound, shots off left. Rebound Suamara. Averaging 4.3 rebounds a game. And he's screened and he's rolled to the bucket. He just hasn't got the elevation like Garrett to just finish. But that was a good pick and roll, he just couldn't finish. And a foul there. Oliver Shiaka being very active. It's a foul on Ibrahim Jambo. They will not want him to be in foul trouble. Such a huge player for them. Shiaka, 71.4% free throw shooter. Averaging 7.7 points per game in the first round of qualifiers. And he knocks that down. It's good defense above the three-point line there. And the ball is deflected out. Comes Mahamadou Kante in for Mali. So end line inbounds. Again, Rwanda really doing a nice job getting hands in the passing lanes, getting their body angles correct. And Mali will have to try again. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Just need better screens here, get somebody open from Mali's point of view as they just clean the floor of perspiration. Kante with the inbounds. Cisse. And Sarate Cisse scores inside. Now Mali needs to get some pressure defensively themselves. And they do. And in the open floor, nearly blocked by Stephen Hagam-Twari. Sure what happened there. It's a layup by Kante. And there's a push off. And again, Mali get the ball. So this is a good spell of play. Cisse. Big block again by the Rwandans. Good rim protection there. Hit Hagam-Twari was in there. Nkurunziza. Shots up. And it's good! Oliver Shiaka. .12-point lead for Rwanda. Kante going all the way to the basket. No help. Good strong move and a quick move. Mahamadou Kante. Apologies for the loss of picture there, just momentarily. Shots up for three is good. Shayaka again. Back-to-back threes, up to 8 points. Above his average for the qualifiers of 7.7. Kante. Good hands again, and Rwanda get their reward. Nkurunziza just brings it back out. Inside. Shayaka. But offensive rebound, they've really stepped the rebounds up. That would have been something Coach Boschnak would have been working on as Nkurunziza and Saranera collide. Let's just see what happens here. Inside out move. Yeah, that's a foul. That's bordering on rugby, and it's time out here at the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria. Just listening to the timeouts.
Mettez Django ici, là, poste 4. Quoi qu'il arrive. Et là, on passe avec. Ok, puis ça, tu fermes la raquette. Celui qui roule, c'est pour toi. Celui qui flaire, c'est pour toi. Toi, tu restes en haut. Défendez en zone sur le stack.
As we look at the highlights, we spoke of the deficiency of rebounding for Rwanda. Well, up to now, they're out rebounding Mali. 17 to 15, 11 defensive and 5 offensive rebounds. As we look at Garrett up by the hoop, that is a big-time offensive rebound. Not good enough blocking out though, I think, by Ballo. And that's what happens. Bit more experience, bit more strength. 7 points. He's 3 of 3 from 2-point range. And rebounds to go with it. And that is a great asset to have. They have got some great smarts and game reading with Gassana. Now they bring Garrett into the mix. Dan Manzi did a nice job when he came in as well, the young 22-year-old, 6'9". Yeah, Rwanda look a threat. So sayonara after the foul, which has been adjudged to be unsportsmanlike, which will mean they will get the ball at half court. Mali missed the free throw. But a nice job there, just a few minutes on court for sayonara. Eight minutes. Now Ibrahim Sidibe, him and sayonara were the two players that came in from the last qualifying window. A couple of guards. Sidibe. Offensive foul on Ballo, and he's having a tough time. He had a double-double in the previous meeting between these two teams in the last window. He's using his off arm. His off arm against Kajay, who's not budging. Gassana ends up on the ground. And Manzi can't get the left-hand shot to go. Close in. But good hands by Gassana, fantastic. Quick hands, pulls up for three. It's good! He is the leader of this team. Kenny Gassana, averaging 14 points per game in the first 3 games of the qualifiers. He's going to surpass that tonight at this rate. Nice turnaround off one leg, but the result was an air ball. Gassana with a almost perfect pass, a wraparound 25-foot bounce pass on the run. Good hands, and then he just spins away from the player that had been defending him and just pulling up. Gassana's already at his average, having a massive game, and Rwanda are 15 points up. Shots up and is short, but a big-time dunk attempt by Ballo. And nice drive by Ibrahim Sidibe. Playing out in France like so many of these Malian national teams. Gassana very smart. And Cisse with the foul. He's got quick hands, quick mind, and quick feet. The Rwandan number 12. Gassana also had a strong Afro basket back last September, averaging over 10 points a game there. Gassana, shots up, it's just long by Shayaka. Kante, just coming down to halfway through the second quarter. Kante uses the Ballo screen, kicks out, extra pass. Cisse, Euro step, big block! And look out! Big dunk the other end by Dan Manzi. Rwanda have got it going on. Euro step, but no elevation. The block by Shayaka, and down the other end, Manzi all alone. They said in the scouting report, he's a lefty, he runs the floor well and can finish above the ring. Well, that's exactly what he did there. The scouts are correct. Mali in trouble. No more deflections. This time, Eli Kaji, great hands. And an intentional foul called. This time on Mali. But the players that have been brought in for Rwanda having a real bounce effect. New coach, Coach Bojnak, has instilled discipline. He's got athletes in Manzi and Garrett. Gasana has a free rein. And he's already up to 15 points before half-time, 16. He's so calm. And he's got all the athletes around him. So things looking on the up at the moment for Rwandan basketball. Mali have got things to sort out. And they need to sort it out now, otherwise they're in danger. They're falling to 1 and 3 in this group. And Rwanda will go second. Gasana. But a long way to go, and we know anything can happen in the basketball, especially in these World Cup qualifiers. And again, no spacing for that pass. And Rwanda are right there. And Manzi again running the floor, but that time he didn't have good hands. It was a super look ahead. He should be catching that and finishing. I think he had one eye on the defender, one eye on the ball. You just got to catch the ball first, then make your move. Even if that means just kicking it out if the defense have recovered sufficiently. What can Mali do here? Inside, Ballo. Pass, left-hand finish. Nice job by Diarra. That's a much better pass. Good spacing and a quick finish before any help can come. Gasana, good screen up high. The screener gets the pass, which is Kami Kavanjani. He just couldn't finish that jump shot from about 10, 12 feet. Kante pulls up for three. Tries to go off the glass. That's better by Ballo. That's what he's there for. He needs to do more of it. Get inside position, draw fouls and finish at the rim. And he's up to 4 points, Ballo. They need more from him. And it's time out here in Lagos. And it just shows how hot it is here, Vladimir Bojnak. You can see sweating freely. First game in charge for Rwanda in these qualifiers. And it's a Rwanda timeout.
Max, share the people now. It's not good line. Who do you guys? Four. No. Guys, don't. Four. The short line. Don't take the short line.
Some of the stats going through, but obviously you want to listen to Coach Bojnak. And he's on their case, even though they are controlling this game. As we look at some scorers, Jambo was 7, Kante was 6, Diarra 4, Ballo 4, that's Mali. But Gasana is running the game, making great decisions, knocking down his open shots. And you've got the likes of Garrett, who's been excellent, and Manzi. Shiaka had some input as well. It's a real team effort from Rwanda. Mali needs to get it together. They've got the 2 new players have come in since the February window, number 4 and 5, Sidibe and Sayonara, but they're not having the impact that the fresh players, the new players from Rwanda are having. As the noise in this arena goes up, I would think that is possibly the Nigerian team arriving for their game, which takes place at 8:30 p.m. local time. Manzi outside that 3-point line. He likes to spend some time out there. And there's a foul there. Frustration for Nyanta Diarra. He's trying to stop Eli Kadji, get a good inside position. And Mali are frustrated, and that is a figure of frustration there. Lost by 4 against Rwanda in February, and now they are 12 down in this June qualifier. This is the last window. One team from this group will get eliminated, the bottom team at the end of qualifying. So every game now, every point is crucial. The teams that do qualify take their points accumulated, wins accumulated through to the second stage of qualifying. So it's excitement all the way here, all weekend in Lagos, Nigeria, for the Group B Africa Basketball Qualifiers. And again, Gasana shoots the lane, hands active. He was so close to a steal, and what would have been a clear layup for him. He's gone with his left hand, which is the hand nearest to Jambo. Ideally, he would have liked to have deflected it with his hand nearest where the ball was coming from. Good hands again by Shiaka, I think that was. Three's up, he's off. Their output on rebounding, long pass off the backboard. Kabanj made the run up the other end, but he wasn't going to get that. I'm not sure even Garrett would have got that with his leaping ability. Sideline possession, and Ibrahim Sonera is back in for Mali. Kante, really the two guards. Jambo. Inside now, Ballo, big man, kicks it back out. Defense is looking really good. They are getting out to all their closeouts, and it ends up with a tough shot. Great rebound. By Papa Tandina, who's come into the game. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. Papa Tandina played in the World Cup qualifiers in February, played at AfroBasket 17, where he averaged 10 points a game, 4.3 rebounds and 1.7 assists. So he's another big player for this Malian team, who need some big plays from now until the end of the game to get back in this. That starts by making free throws. He makes the second. It's been a really good game. Rwanda have come out firing. Kasana started posting up. He's miles out. That was 4-point range. Kante to his partner at guard, inside Sonara. Turn from Ballo, this time with the right hand, but good defense by Manzi, just staying in front of his player. And shots up, and there's a whistle. I think that's going to be defensive. Kabanji was at the angle he was running, it just wasn't a square on, the defense weren't square on, and that is a foul. First shot's good. Mali shooting 72.7% from free throw line, excuse me, Rwanda. Mali 8 of 12. Free throws so important, especially for Mali, who want to claw their way back into the game. Both teams in team fouls, so Mali want to take it strong, get to that free throw line. Good defense again. But nice touch by Ballo. He's starting to impose himself inside. And even he's such a young man at 22, 6'11". Mali are relying on him more and more. Great Euro step. Big rebound by Tandine. He's come in with lots of energy. Nice screen by Ballo. Not used. Ball's knocked loose. And more good defense. Good hands. Active hands. Again, Gasana was there or thereabouts. A lot of deflections, a lot of steals, and a lot of false turnovers. 13 turnovers for Mali at the moment. And this time Tandina pokes it away. He's come in with some real effort and energy. I'm sure Coach Geezer will hoping that is going to rub off the rest of his team. Tandina on Gasana. Let's see what Gasana can do. Double team comes. Manzi for three is good. Damn, Manzi. Such a rangy, long, left-handed player. Knocks down the three. Rwanda just having the answer each time. Kabanji, nice pass inside. Little look-away pass inside to his running mate inside. Ballo. Jambo at 25, Ballo at 22, so they'll be together for many years to come. Banji's second foul, takes a seat, doesn't want to get a third one while still in the first half, and we got under a minute remaining. I think that is part of Ballo's, well, in the qualifiers, the last round of qualifiers, he was 100% from the free throw line. And he's missed both of those. Mali really need to make those shots in a charity stripe. Gasana, good hands again by Tandina. Gasana catch, halfway down. Good play by both players. Mugabe and Ballo fighting, battling for that ball. Every possession so important. And this occasion it goes Mali's way. They need a spark. Tandina's been an individual spark. They need a team spark to deal with Rwanda today, in the likes of Manzi, Gasana, who's been excellent, and Garrett, who played well earlier but hasn't been on lately. So Rwanda timeout.
Kenny on the ball, Olivia protector. We have Kenny like the smart guy here in the middle. We have Aristide and we have Walter. Walter, play for the team. Okay, when we go back, we are man to man. Last position, if there is anything wrong, go to the zone. Last position, not this position. We are now double fist, man. But another position, therefore I took time out. We are in a zone 1-1.
Well, really clear instructions there. And we saw the points. Gasana leading in points and steals. 3 steals. But they're going to go to zone. They obviously want to try and confuse Mali offense. 7 points for Ballo, 5 rebounds for Kante. And Ballo with 2 steals. But they just haven't had a standout. This is Mali, just haven't had a standout offensive performer yet. And Rwanda with Garrett earlier and Gasana giving them a steady flow of offense. And Shayaka as well. So, time running down at the end of the second quarter. 40 seconds remaining. Rwanda up by 13. Full court pressure by Rwanda again. This has proved to be really positive for them. But this time Mali break it. And the baseline slam by Jambo. We know he's athletic. We know he can block shots. And there he shows one of his dunks, and there's the assist count at the moment. 9 to Rwanda, only 4 to Mali. That's not going to get it done. They've got to share the ball better. And Manzi again just off balance. And more frustration is it for Mali. But that's because Rwanda are going after every single offensive rebound. Getting good position. And Oliver Shayaka shoots an air ball. That was a very quick shot. He's normally 71.4%. That was just a bit rushed. That only just gets there. 2 poor free throws. And time is running really down low. Shots up for 3. It's off left. And time expires, and that shot really sums up
The scoreline is
the Malian first half.
7-3-2 for the full. And this is the end of the second quarter for tonight's game.
And the end of the first half. Rwanda lead 44 to 33. It's been a really good first half. Rwanda have probably surprised Mali, and they are leading this game. Here's the 2 3-points and free throw percentage, 57 and 60%, not great team-wise. Mali now are out rebounding Rwanda, 28 to 22. That wasn't the case earlier. Turnovers, 13 to Mali, 9 to Rwanda. 3 big blocks by Rwanda. Some real highlight plays. I hope you're enjoying it. Wherever you're watching this, just watch out for the dunks from Garrett. Gasana's smooth play. But Rwanda are in control of this. Manzi knocking it down from 3, as well as his full court, all alone dunk. But Rwanda have just had a really good team effort, and they've had some sparks with the new players coming in, as I say. Manzi, Gasana running the show, and Garrett really doing that on top of 2 Malian defenders who just couldn't deal with that athleticism. That was Ballo and Jamba. In fact, Ballo was nearby, but he wasn't involved. And that was the second block. Then he catches it, Garrett. And he can knock free throws down as well. Just watch that. Good defense all round there. And Gasana missing the 3, but Garrett slamming it home. So we'll leave you with the highlights. Don't go too far away. We've got second half action of Mali and Rwanda. And following that, the hosts for this round robin phase of the qualifiers, Nigeria, take on Uganda. Don't go too far away. We'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria for the first game this evening between Mali and Rwanda, and following this, 8:30 p.m. local time, is Nigeria the hosts, #1 seeds, or the highest seeded team in Group B, will take on Uganda. It's the second round of round robin. 3 teams from the group will progress. 1 team will be eliminated, the bottom team in the group. All points and wins, losses will be taken forward to the second stage of qualifying. And this is all trying to get a ticket to the road to China. 2019, August 31st, that starts in China next year. 5 places are up for grabs for the continent of Africa. So these games are hotly contested. And this has been a really good first half for Rwanda, led by their playmaker and top defensive player, Kenny Gasana. Leading up to these start of this round of qualifiers, he had 7 steals. He was leading all African players. He's had 3 more tonight, just showing that he is a top all-round player. What Rwanda are doing better? Well, they've got some strong personnel in Manzi and Garrett, who played minutes early. He's just played the 3 minutes, but he caused a lot of mayhem in that 3 minutes. We'll have to keep an eye. Maybe he's injured himself. He's only on 1 personal foul. He's got 1 steal as well. But they've competed on the rebounding front. That was their criticism coming into this. They were the lowest rebounding team. So Coach Boschnek has come in, used in all his experience from coaching in the Middle East. Has an impressive CV for basketball in that region, and has changed the mindset, and they are going after all rebounds, offensive and defensive. Mali just need a spark. Papa Tandina came in, did a nice job on Gasana. The team need to get a spark as a team together. Drissa Ballo needs to start imposing himself, especially if Garrett is going to remain out of the game. He's got to start taking these Rwandan players on. I know he's young, but under the tutelage of Jambo and the mentoring of the other more experienced Malian players, he could be a force. He certainly has the body, but he needs to really impose himself. He had 18 points and 14 rebounds in the reverse fixture. Mali needs something similar on this in this second half. And there's coach Bojnak in conversation with Manzi, who also had a good first half. 10 points, 1 rebound. So the drums are beating. It's the beat of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Download the app. It has got everything you need for all the regions: Africa, Asia, Europe, or the Americas. Everything you need to know, up-to-date news, videos, interviews, press conferences, all the stats. Download the app, get on the hashtag #NotInMyHouse. And if you're enjoying watching the coverage on livebasketball.tv, which we're very happy to bring you, then please tell a friend, tell a family. Sign up. It's very reasonable rates, and you get to watch so much great basketball, which we're watching at the moment. Africa basketball. And it's Rwanda who had the first offense, didn't quite get to go from Gassana, but ball knocked loose again by Gassana behind the back. Back to Gassana. He can't finish. Too much French pastry, as Al Maguire would have said many years ago. One pass too many, just finish. Take the first good look. Mugabe just made the extra pass. And the pull-up is nice shot off the window by Ibrahim Sierra. He's come in, fresh blood for these qualifiers. He's 31, for only 5'11", but using every inch of his frame there. Darius Garrett is back in the game. And it's a long-range 2 is off. And a rebound by Mali. That's rebound by Cisse, shots up short. Rebound by Eli Kaji. It's a steady, slower pace to the first few minutes of this third quarter until that moment. Great defense by Mali as Garrett was trying to go strong to the hoop, but he was stopped by a Malian defense. And again, one too many passes. Jambo should have shot that. Not enough spacing, and Ballo was right under the hoop. Difficult to be critical of these athletes. But again, Jambo should have just gone up. He's got enough athleticism, enough range just to knock that down. Manzi showing a bit of ball handling, pulls up for 3, and it's good! What an inclusion Dan Manzi has been. 22 years old, 6'9". And he's knocked down another 3. Good defense again. Garrett forcing Tandina off court almost. Manzi shooting 75% from behind the arc, 3 of 4. That's a great effort from the long, rangy lefty. Now Ballo has to be strong. Tandina misses everything. Manzi running the floor. Also Garrett. That's short. Maybe an up fake there and take Ballo to the hoop. High screen from Ballo. Jambo. All the way across. Cisse, Jambo waits, fires, and in and out. And the rebound secured, and Gassana brings it down. Game's at walking pace now. Garrett high screen, rolls, kicks, shot by Manzi, wide open, is short, and Jambo with another rebound. Cernada, almost a steal. 3-pointer up, it's good! Seretse Cisse knocks down the three. Very welcome points for Mali. And the handoff action again. We've seen this in the first half. Gasana, Kenny Gasana. He's miles away from the hoop. Set shot is good! Three-pointer, Kenny Gasana. Had all the time he wanted, just knocks it down. What a game he's having offensively and defensively. Two-way player doing everything. Cisse, nice. Really patient play, got the Rwandan defence. I think it was Garrett off the floor and Ballo just tidying up. They've got to put pressure on this Rwandan defence. Ballo up to 9 points. 67% from two, but it's a slam dunk from Rwanda. Kaje this time. No help, no reaction. No problem for Kaje. Averaging 10.3 points per game, but that's a good impact basket from him. Cisse. Strong move, pass to Ballo. Garrett and Kaje in close attendance, and there is a whistle. And that'll be on Garrett. Yeah. Ballo impeded. Bit of a conversation between Guita, Coach Guita. There's a timeout. Great timeout. So good to be in close and personal with these teams. He's got a nice manner about him, Bosnet. He'll get into the team, and then he finished off with just clear instructions. Let's play him straight up, and the help side defense needs to be there. And on the whole, the help side has been there. He threw in a bit of zone towards the end of the first half, but they've got some athletes. It's all right running these defenses, but they've got some good long athletes who are positionally smart, and there's one of them, Darius Garrett. So Ballo will go to the line for 2 shots. Missed his first 2 in this game. He'll be hoping for something better now. Excuse me, he's made one of 3, now 1 of 4. Thanks to all the guys providing these great stats, live stats, and a big rebound by Garrett. And for the players providing a great game, of course. And Mahamadou Sy into the game. Mahamadou Sy, who spoke very passionately this week about his team and the loss to Rwanda in the first window. And it's a learning process. They need to get better. And unfortunately, on this performance that they've put in, and the increased performance from Rwanda, even though they won by 4 in the first game, they are controlling this game pretty much from the start. They have a lead of 12, and we're halfway through the third quarter. Just more about Coach Bojnak. He's also coached in Africa, Ivory Coast, Morocco. And maybe that's why he's ended up coaching Rwanda in the African region. His efforts and his skills have been noted. And he's come in mid-qualifying campaign and has had an immediate impact. Good defence there, good close between Sai and Ballo. No room there for Gasana to go through. And inside for Kabanje, for Jambo. Number 7 for Mali, such an important player for them. Averaging 13.3 points a game in these qualifiers. Eli Kaje rebounding again, another offensive rebound for Rwanda, which leads to another possession. Chris Nkurunziza, ball's loose, great job by Saranara for Mali. That's what Mali need to do, they need to scrap. We can talk technical, we can talk shots, but they've got to have the right mindset to get down and dirty, just like Saranara's done. 31 years old, putting his body on the line for his country. Cisse. Jambo, it's just off. They can't get the threes to fall. 2 of 16 from 3. And Gasana. And another huge effort by Garrett for the dunk. And Ballo wasn't sure what to do next. If that had gone down, that possibly could have been play of the qualifiers anywhere in the world so far. Just couldn't get it to go. Sai, Sanada. Sai, just again, good rim protection. And it's threes looked at. And a finger in the eye, but no whistle. Now Mali are a man down. Garrett, slowed down there by Serenara. All the way across, Gasana. Another offensive rebound, and Rwanda, and if Manzi knocks this down, which he doesn't, but he had a wide open look, Coach Guita's not going to be happy with the effort. They just need to step it up. And a steal there. Garrett getting in on the steal action. And the pass is half intercepted, but Rwanda keep possession. And Gasana handling the ball so well for this team. Garrett with the very high screen. Now he drifts. And now from the corner, it's 3-pointers long, but Manzi catches it. And Eli Kaji just brings it back out, and Rwanda are in total control here. Long 2, and it leads to a long 2. It's all down to the extra possessions, offensive rebounds. Eli Kaji. Ballo, just tough for him. Ball's loose, but Mali get it. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Gasana just couldn't quite get it. Up fake, Cisse, floater, no good. Gasana gets the rebound. And underneath is Garrett. Thought we were going to see an alley-oop there, but it just gave Mali enough time to come back, and they fouled him. They had to. Great look again. And that's Ballo fouling from behind. So Garrett from the free throw line. Just composing himself. Nothing but net. Rwanda just ahead on the team free throws, 65%. Mali only at 50% as a team. Garrett really showing, as he has, his athleticism at both ends of the floor. And when he played in Greece in 2014, he was the leader in block shots for that season. Good D again, deflection this time by Gasana. Samba Balilera into the game for Mali. Number 93, along with Sai. Good drive, and Gasana this time. Nice job by Diarra there. Allowing Kante to drive to the hoop, and Gasana couldn't. He got over, but he wasn't able to get in correct position to affect the play. And that's his third foul. Coach Bojnek has a decision to make. And he takes him out and brings in Nkurunziza. Kante was 100% from the free throw line in the last qualifiers. He's been playing his club basketball out in Algeria. And Rwanda maintain this 13-point cushion. Shayaka. Mugabe inside. That's in and out. Makaji, but they get an offensive tip back. Garrett has it. He's double teamed. Not sure what he was thinking there. And the first moment of derision there. And Garrett just didn't look as though he wanted to make the pass. And first time that there's been an issue there with Rwanda. Something the coach will have to keep an eye on. They don't want to throw this lead away with Gasana off the floor. They don't look the same outfit. And Garrett having to handle the ball and make decisions a long way from the hoop. Aliera. Sai across Kante. Shots up by Cisse. Nice screen. Garrett screen one side. Less than a minute remaining in the third quarter, and some dejected looking Malians. The coaches really, and his coaching staff and the people around the team have really got to pick them up for the rest of this game. But they've got 2 more games and they need to win one of those at least. And a great pass inside, and it's that man Darius Garrett right by the hoop, and Mali just can't deal with him when he gets airborne close to the basket. 13 points, Darius Garrett. There's the kick, a touch late, so the help could get over. Nice rebound. Mamadou Sy, good rebound there. Now just 2.3 rebounds a game up to today's game in the qualifiers. 70. And before this qualifying window, hadn't played for Mali since AfroBasket in 2011. Misses that free, but gets it back. Good job there by Cisse. Kante. Nice catch. And good play there. Excuse me, by Nianse Diarra. Shots up at the half, no good. And a good finish by Mali at the end there.
This is the end of the third quarter for the clash of the Titans between Mali and Rwanda. At the end of the third quarter, the scoreline is 45-58.
And after 3 quarters, Mali 45, Rwanda 58. There's some of the stats. Rwanda 38% from 3 and Mali only 11%. And they're 45% from free throw, and that's why they're part of the reason. Welcome back to Lagos, Nigeria, as we look at some of the highlights from the game so far. A game that Rwanda has dominated pretty much from the start. They've led by as many as 15, and when you've got shots like that being knocked down by Kenny Gasana, you've got problems because you just can't defend that far out. He fakes the pass, Ballo turns his head, and that was enough. But Mali have got to keep going. Jambo's got to stay active, Ballo's got to stay active, Cisse, Diarra. They need to make some shots, they need to make some threes and knock down some free throws like Garrett's been doing. That was a nice pass by Kaje there. So we're just about to get underway. Hope you're enjoying the action here from Lagos, Nigeria. Final quarter, Group B, Nigeria versus Uganda to come after this game, which we'll be bringing you live and exclusive on livebasketball.tv. Gasana back in the game with 3 fouls. Again, nowhere to go. And that's a false play by Gasana. He made one earlier at the top of the three-point line where there was no gap, and they've done it again. They've just closed the gap. Good active hands, defense without fouling by the Malians. .16 turnovers for Mali. 13 for Rwanda. It's coming up on the screen there. And that's a foul by Artiste Mugabe. Excuse me, Aristide Mugabe. So we need some strong moves now from the Malians if they're going to get back in this game. And the first attempt there by Kante. No good. Inside, good block by Jambo. And all alone for three is good. Mamadou Keita there with the three-pointer. But Mugabe straight back. Keita again wide open. That was close, but great rebound by Jambo. And that's much better intent. And now Garrett is starting to really get on people's cases. This is not what Coach Bosniak's going to want to see. He's obviously frustrated, but he's got to keep a lid on his frustration. And he has to sit. He's on 4 fouls. That's a really big moment in the game. Eli Kadji in. You can tell he's really upset, and Coach Bosniak trying to keep him. He's still got one more foul, so he's still got a part to play in this game. 12 points for Jambo, another solid performance. Nearly up to his average for the qualifiers of 13. And a steal by Kante. That's really nice. And the finish. Is this the turning point? Garrett goes out with 4 fouls. Pressure on Gassana. Other players are going to have to make a decision. And another steal. Mali turning it on. And it's been the inclusion of Mamadou Keita. He's hit a 3, now he hits an athletic 2. And it looks like a different Malian team. Timeout here in Lagos, Nigeria. Hang time, no shot blocker with Manzi and Garrett on the bench. And Mali take full advantage. It's timeout here in Lagos, Nigeria.
Look at, guys. You have to come back to get the pass. Big man. I said, 5 is here, make a pick for 1. Well, Kenny is getting the ball here. Aristide, you're here. So Kenny, when he's back to get the pass back, Kenny is here back, man. Aristide goes, and if they're pressing him, Kenny gets the ball back, so he goes. Darius, like a clever guy, be here.
Il pousse, quand il pousse en bas.
First time Mali have had some real impetus in this game. Sustained impetus. Gassana knocking that 3 down from miles out earlier. Rwanda were in complete control then. Things are starting to change. And one of the hoardings has just fallen over. Right in front of the Rwandans' bench. Kenny Gassana, there's his stat line, 19 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals. Well up 5 above his average of 14, so the tech guys and the staff at the arena are going to have to put the hoarding up. Rwanda are going to have to take stock. And with Keita coming in, that's his first minutes of the game. He's played just under 2 minutes. straight away, 5 points. 1 rebound and an immediate impact. Up to this game, he was the leading scorer for Mali, so maybe he's nursing an injury. But he's made an immediate impact, and now Mali are putting a lot more energy, pushing the defense right up the floor. Mugabe, another steal. There's no angle for that pass there. And Mali are taking control of this game, and it's under double digits, first time in a long time. Unfortunately, it's a turnover there for Mali. Geets just can't believe. Bit of Jekyll and Hyde, play so good and then turn it over. So that's the ebbs and flows of basketball, and there's another good play. Manzi inside, and he's fouled. Dan Manzi there. Alert play underneath. Power dribble. 3 players around him, and I think Ballow's got him. Manzi trying to restore some order for Rwanda here. He's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got a really nice stroke. Good future ahead of him, this young Rwandan player. Shots up from behind the arc, misses everything. Not a good offense, no ball movement. And as quickly Mali have got the impetus, they've given it back. Catch, shoot, and Garrett back in. He's got to be careful. He's playing with a lot of high energy and enthusiasm and emotion. Garrett, he's just got to keep a lid on it. He's 67% from 2-point range, which is where he's doing most of his damage. Jambo Keita, can he come up with something? Ballo, long way out. Excuse me, Diarra. And the shot's up. And it's Keita again, quickly up to 8 points. And this time Garrett turns it over. Shots up, it's long. Diarra speaking to the ref. Just want to see what the call is here. And Diarra takes a seat. His 5th foul, he's fouled out. Fouls out with 6 points, 1 rebound. And 15 minutes of play on nearly 16 minutes, so 8-point game. Good hands again by Mali Kante. They're trying to really up the ante here, up the energy, make something happen. Balaliira on the floor again. And good hands by Balaliira, good effort. Shot clock running down. Dan Manzi, he's going to spin, he'll turn and miss that, but it's a good rebound. And Manzi, great rebound and pass by Garrett. Manzi kept moving without the ball and just caught and finished. Great play by Rwanda. They look so much better with their big three, if you like, on the floor for this game anyway. And Garrett skies for the rebound. 10-point lead for the team in blue. That was a really nice play, that last score by Manzi. But we're seeing the foul, Kante. And he's on 4 fouls. So it's just starting to unravel a bit again for Mali. They got it all the way back to 7 with Garrett in foul trouble, but Rwanda seem to have sorted things out. The Manzi 3 is long. Keita pulls up between the legs. He is a fantastic offensive player. Mamadou Keita, playing in his club basketball in France, as a lot of these Malians do. They're not going to lie down. But with Keita shooting like that, they're back to 7 down. Manzi, good defense by Cisse. Keita, it's really running down the shot clock. And Garrett was just thrown away there. Just complete miscommunication. So, can Mali get ever closer? They can cut it to 4 with a 3. But the layup is missed by Kante. Gasana for 3. When you need a big basket, you go to Kenny Gasana. He's up to 22 points, 45% from 3-point range. That's a big, big basket, and he knows it. And so do Mali. Can they respond? Nice drive by Cisse. The help side didn't come on that occasion. Gasana. Very high screen set by Manzi. Now by Garrett, but the ball's loose. Nice job by Mali. And cut it to 5 with a 3. And 1. That's great play from Kante. Hesitation, left hand, goes left, finishes right. And Gasana comes across. And Gasana's in foul trouble.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle, man. You're zone now. Here is the cash.
He's on 4 fouls now, Gasana. Let's listen to coach.
Volter, and here is Kenny. Then Aristide will be back. So, we are in the zone. Cover the outside shot. They cut this end with those 3-point shots back to back, okay? Now, when you get the ball here, don't go on the end line.
Garrett Gasana in foul trouble, just being confirmed there with the stats. There's the foul trouble for Mali. Diarra out. Kante on 4. It's interesting listening to Boschnet. He likes to use zone, but he's also saying we've got to extend the zone out to the 3-point shooters, especially Keita, who's just come in and has made 3-pointers off the catch, dribbling between the legs. He's got great rhythm. Kante with 2 huge 3 throws. Excuse me, 1 free throw. He made his shot, of course. He's up to 12 points. Above his average. And Mali definitely have to play above average now, way above. It's a foul by Kante. He knows that is a problem for him and his team. He was already on 4. And Kante having just made a really good drive. And free throw fails out as well. But Kasana misses the free throw. Mali in team fouls, so every time there's any type of foul, when Rwanda are in possession, they will shoot free throws, and Kasana keeps pouring on the points. 23 now. 86% from the line. And Rwanda are extending out their three-point defense, but all alone is Samarara. Great rebound. Jambo just skied for the rebound. No block, box out, and that's what happens. You get punished. 4-point game. This is bubbling up to be an absolute firecracker at the end of this Group B African qualifier. They're getting out on Manzi as well. He can shoot threes. Great defense from Mali, and they get the turnover. They force the turnover. Great effort from Mali. At the end of the day, it's 40 minutes of basketball, and if they can win with only seconds remaining, that's what their coach has been telling them, I'm sure. So Kante out. Kasana 1 foul from being out, as well as Garrett. So much can happen now in a short space of time. Jambo. Nice patience. But Cisse can't get it to fall. Under 3 remaining, 4-point lead for Rwanda. Kasana. Directing traffic. Directing operations. Step back 2. He's not good, but rebound by Shayaka. That's massive. Every possession now is crucial. Not just in the context of this game, but to get through to the next stage of qualifying. Shayaka, time running down. They've got to get it up. Shots up. Oh my goodness! What a shot by Cruz and Aziza. What a three-pointer. Rainbow range and height. That's massive. Shots up. It's long by Mali. Every time Mali have asked questions, Rwanda have had the answer. And there was another example. Keita's second foul. And Shayaka to the line. He's 71.4% free throw shooter. Misses the second. And a great move coast to coast, but he misses. Mamadou Keita, that would have been big again. And Rwanda can now run a bit of time off the clock. Shayaka. Mugabe, nice pass. And the finish by Kaje. Just when Mali were getting close, Rwanda have responded. And it's time out here in Lagos, Nigeria.
Samba et Vier. Vier, tu pars vite faire écran pour Samba. Samba, tu curles et Vier, tu suis ici. Tu donnes à Vier. Jumbo, tu éclates. D'accord? Tu donnes à Jumbo.
Ibrahim Jambo there, 14 points, 12 rebounds, a big double-double for Mali, but is it going to be in a losing cause? They fought hard, Mali, in the second half, but Rwanda have had all the answers behind the excellent play of Kenny Gasana. 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 3 turnovers. It's been a superb game. It's the first of 2 games today here at the National Stadium. Nigeria, the host for this qualifying section of the campaign, are up next. Shot by Keita is good. He has been excellent. Catch and run, and now they've got to press, try and get a steal. Force a turnover, and they have forced a turnover. Very nearly, but I think Jambo's been called for the foul, but great activity in the lanes and around the ball. Eli Kaji at the line. This is the first. He's not made any of his 3 throws yet. And that looks a little bit shaky too. Not smooth. Work to be done there. Both these teams have work to do on their team free throws. Jambo. Fouled. And he was looking for the and-1. But he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Still time. 63 seconds remaining. Jambo makes these 2. Down to a 2-possession game. Don't take your eyes off this one yet. Could still go right to the wire. But they need to make their free throws. Jambo makes that one. 87.5% free throw shooter coming into this game. And there's 2 massive ones there. Now the press. See if they can get any sort of turnover. Nice job by Gasana, very calmly breaking that. Now there'll be pressure on the ball. They've got to take some chances. Help's got to come, it can't just leave Gasana one-on-one. Shots up from Mugabe, it's good for 3. So cool, so calm. Is that Rwanda finally over the line? Great floater. Sarana, Mali haven't given up. Shots up Manzi, off left, but rebound. 2 rebounds, first by Shayaka. And then cleaned up by Kaje. Great activity by Rwanda. Just when they've needed it, whether it's from 3-point range, a rebound. That was great team basketball. Gasana staying in the game on 4 fouls. So important. Breaks the press. First for the open 3, and then Rwanda get after the offensive glass. Not once, but twice. It's a Mali timeout.
On refait la même que tout à l'heure. Et Samba, Jambo, Sorata. Et tu vas, Samba, tu curls, ok. Et là tu fais ça. Moi, tu mets un back pick ou Jambo. Ok. Et Sorata, tu mets un écran pour lui. Back pick ou Jambo.
Big set. They score back-to-back 4 points. Stop that. We will win it again.
Guys, don't stay with the ball. They're gonna make the fall. Just move the ball so that they can make the fall.
Okay. Kelly, gets the ball on the outer.
Interesting timeouts. The assistant coach there. Just say move the ball quickly so they can't get to you. It's good that Bojnak trusts that the young coach to do one of the earlier timeouts, to have his say. And there's Jambo's stat line, 16 and 13. So Mali can advance the ball. They need to get a good look. Baliera makes that pass, and that's not what they really wanted the ball in the hands of the likes of Keita, Jambo, the more experienced players to make the decisions. And now Rwanda can almost run it out. They don't need to put a shot up, and they do. And Rwanda are going to win this one. They've been the better team through large portions of the game. Mali made a run, but each time they got close. Rwanda behind some excellent play, some excellent team play, but also some excellent individual play by Gasana, Garrett, and Manzi, to say a few. Coach Bojnak would be very happy with this first competitive game at the helm. Shaika's up to 10 points. They need Keita to shoot the ball. He's missed that, and time expires here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of
Time expires at the National Stadium in Lagos, Nigeria. First game this evening in Group B. Rwanda have won again. They've won both their games now against Mali. It's good entertainment, some highlight plays.
Thank you.
And Rwanda win 82-72. Here's some game stats to take you through. Free throws, both teams under 60%, 19% from three for Mali. They need to work on that. Only 12 assists for Mali, 19 for Rwanda. Not bad. Room for improvement there. 20 turnovers and 19 for Rwanda and Mali. And the game leaders. Gasana, 23 points. Garrett, 10 rebounds and 4 assists. Gasana with 4 steals. Kante with 3 for Mali. And the scorers, Jambo 16, Keita 13, Kante 12 for Mali, and Gasana with a massive 23 points. 17 for Manzi coming in, 15 for Garrett. They've been 2 massive players today for Rwanda, coming into the qualifying campaign for the first time, giving them real athleticism, rim protection, and some range with Manzi as well. But Garrett, with a couple of highlight plays early, really set the tone for this Rwandan win. So I hope you've enjoyed this game. It's the first from Group B. Rwanda will go to 2-2. Mali will fall to 1-3 and be bottom of the group. We will see what happens next between Nigeria and Uganda. Make sure you join us for that. Thanks for watching this game, and we'll see you very soon for Nigeria versus Uganda. Thank you.